Hi there, come on in. Hi there, welcome to Wealth Wednesday. My name's Jason Krausert. It's great to see you. We'll just give a couple more seconds here to have a few more people come on. Hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at, and I'm here in Calgary, Alberta, and it's another beautiful day. We've been having a nice last couple of weeks for sure. So it's been great. So again, welcome to Wealth Wednesday. My name is Jason Krausert. Today we're going to talk about kind of a broad, kind of high-level overview topic. And what I mean by that is we're going to talk about what does healthy finances look like? What does it mean to have healthy finances? I'm a couples financial wellness coach. So another way of putting that is, what is financial wellness? I personally have, I should say that this isn't based on any sort of scientific research or any sort of data or anything like that. It's more based on what I've seen in my own life, what I've seen in my clients, and what I feel are five important characteristics of healthy finances. I know in my own life, having gone through personal bankruptcy almost 15 years ago, and having gone through the full spectrum of financial circumstances, these things that I'm going to talk about are certainly important elements in what I would qualify as healthy finances. So also with my clients, I've seen a lot of these things show up with my clients as well. So it's important. Whoops, we have a visitor. Hi, Donna. So what I want to, just by way of introduction, again, my name's Jason Krausert. I'm a couples, as a debt counselor and couples financial wellness coach. I've worked with approximately 1,500 clients one-on-one to help move them towards the peace of mind and freedom that comes from having a solid plan that moves you towards being debt-free and savings rich. Today I work mostly with clients who are 50 plus, approaching retirement, and they're looking for ways to secure that retirement. Perhaps they're concerned about having too much debt or not enough savings, or that they're not going to be able to retire on time with the lifestyle they want. So my intention is to move them towards that, so they can have the retirement that they dream of, and healthy finances in the meantime. So what I'm going to talk about today are five characteristics of what I call healthy finances. Hi, Jill. Thanks for coming on. So number one is, these aren't in any particular order. These are just what I feel are five qualities that I think characterize healthy finances. So one is being debt free. So if I'm going to kind of put these in the context of living a healthy lifestyle as well, because there are certain parallels. So debt free. If you think of being debt free like carrying an extra weight, so that extra weight, if you think of your health, if you've been overweight, it slows you down. It's heavy. You don't feel good. Can cause stress, cause you to be tired and not able to really enjoy life the way you'd like to. Debt's a lot of the same way. You put money you put something onto your credit card, line of credit, or whatever the case is, and then if you're not paying that off every month, it becomes a weight on your shoulders that you're carrying month after month after month, in interest costs and other things that you can, instead of having that money go towards your lifestyle, you're having that money go towards paying off past purchases. So it's a weight that when you get free of that, it's a lot of the big lightness, almost freedom in your finances and just how you feel in life. Number two, healthy finances are finances that allow you to absorb shocks without derailing your finances. So what I mean by shocks are things like a loss of job, something like a health issue, an unexpected expense like a car repair, or you have to make a trip somewhere, something that comes up that's unexpected that causes your finances to where it has a financial toll. And if you're not prepared for that, then that goes on your credit card. It comes out of your savings, and has can offset your other plans or your future goals. So how do you absorb financial shocks? Well, you set up a backup savings. It's as simple as that. Simple, not always easy, but it is a budgeting issue. It's about finding the resources in your budget so you're able to set aside a certain amount every month, so that should something come up, you've got resources there that you can draw on, rather than drawing on debt, rather than drawing on your savings. You've got money set aside already. So that's important. Number 3, healthy finances also give you flexibility, and that's the flexibility to make the decisions on what type of life you want to have, as opposed to what type of life you can afford to have. Letting you make the decisions in your life rather than your finances. So I kind of equate this to stretching and working out. When you're exercising or going for a long run or whatever, you want to exercise, you want to stretch so that you give your body more flexibility. There's less opportunity of becoming injured. You feel better. You can run farther, work out harder. You just feel better when you're able to stretch, and stretching itself has benefits for your body and your flexibility and how you feel. So I kind of equate that flexibility with that's the same sort of flexibility you're looking for in your finances, and what that comes from is, again, having a plan. So you're looking out to the future, and you're looking for, perhaps you want to what sort of things might you want flexibility for? Well, maybe there's a career change you want to take on. Maybe there's a family you want to start. So one of you is going to be on maternity or paternity leave for a while. Maybe you want to go back to school. All those sorts of things that are important life choices that you want to have the flexibility in your finances to take on. So that involves some planning. If you know you're going to start a family, start putting some money away so that when your income goes down, you can maintain your lifestyle when you're only one of you is working. If you know you want to go back to school in a few years, again, put some money aside, plan around what it's going to cost to maintain that lifestyle while you're in school. What adjustments you can make so that you can cover all the bases and still enjoy life and get your education. Career change, the same thing. Sometimes career changes involve a change of income, as you get established in a new career or starting a business. So you want to plan around that, and that plan gives you the flexibility to take on these things that you want to take on in your life. Number 4, long-term savings. Long-term savings is it's one of those topics that it's so important. Yet because it is long-term savings, it's something that you're not planning on using perhaps for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, it kind of takes a back seat. So it could be anything like, if vitamins and supplements and yoga and meditation, those sorts of things those things have immediate benefits, but they also prevent future problems. If there's something that you might want to give up in your daily health routine, you might compromise on some of those things because you may not notice the benefits today immediately, and you might as well. So I think of long-term savings as an ounce of prevention is like a pound of cure. Putting aside money now for the future is important, so that that you don't run into problems down the road, or when you have a certain life change that happens, you've got the resources there that you can deal with. Hi, Stephen. So it's a really important principle is to have that long-term savings, and it doesn't really matter where you start. We have this built-in mechanism, I think, where it says that if I can't save exactly what I need to have my retirement in 10 years, or I can't save what I need to buy that house in 5 years, or whatever it is for you, that we don't do it. And what that so like if you can't save $500 a month, we don't do anything. So what I recommend is just starting where you are. If you can save $500 a month, awesome. If you can save $50 a month, awesome. Just get started. That's one of my mottos, is just take the next step that you know to take, and just get started. Okay, number 5, the fifth characteristic of healthy finances is, and it's not about your finances directly, but it is certainly important, and that's called it's open communication, whether that be with your spouse or whether it be with your financial advisors. You want to have an open communication with them so that they know what's going on for you, so that there's no surprises. It's like having a regular checkup with your doctor. You want to make sure everything's working as it should, catch anything before it gets too serious, and you want to just make sure that those problems are caught early, and it gives you a chance to plan. When you sit down with your partner or your financial advisor, you can sit down and create a plan, and you have open communication. And if you're in a relationship, that's huge for building trust, building intimacy, building having that connection. That's really important. You don't have these walls built up between you. So you want to make sure that open communication is there to support that. So those are my 5 qualities or characteristics of healthy finances. Again, just being debt-free, having backup savings that allow you to absorb shocks without derailing your finances. Number 3 was having flexibility to make decisions based on what you want in life, not on what your finances say you can afford. So that's basically having a plan to plan for the life that you want and the things that you want to have happen. Number 4 was long-term savings. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Just putting that money aside so that you've got that in the future, so to avoid problems and to live the life you want. And then number 5, open communication with your spouse or financial professionals to plan, to avoid surprises, to create new opportunities that you have see coming forward. So just want to take a minute just to say that I really think it's great that you're coming out, that you spent a few minutes of your day. I know it's a busy time for a lot of us, and that you take a few minutes just to learn about some finance, get some new ideas, reinforce some things that you already know. Is really great and says a lot about your commitment to yourself and your family and your quality of life. And so, good on you. So I'm right here every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time for Wealth Wednesday. I'm also live on Facebook Monday evenings rather, at 7 p.m. Mountain for Money Mindset Monday. So I hope to see you again, and I'm going to put a link in the below this video for that goes to my private Facebook group called Couples Way to Wealth, and that's where I'm planning on sharing these videos in the future, and where all the videos are present, plus other information that you'll find useful. So just click that, ask to join, and I'll be sure to approve that right away. So thanks again for joining me. Hope you have a great day. And like I always say, no matter what you're up to in your life, just take the next step, just get started, and keep moving forward. Have a great day. Bye-bye.